What's going on is Anton from AntonDaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with me. Sunday afternoon, just checking in. I'm actually about to head back out to the crib. I had to come back down here and stop by the office real quick. And then while I was out here, obviously, I got to check the temperature and see what the vibes is. So many people out. I don't even think we got a game here today. The Lions is over in Chicago playing, doing their thing. As I was seeing, looks like they're probably about to lose, but I don't know. I have to check the score as of right now. But why I wanted to kick it with you guys today is that it's a sentiment that you're supposed to slow down once you become successful. That's nonsense. Don't ever let them lie to you. I've even had people ask me in my own life, in real life, not just online too, but in real life, they ask me and they say, when am I going to slow down? What do you mean slow down? What does that mean? Slow down? I got more momentum than I've ever had before. Now it's time to put my foot to the pedal and hit the accelerator. Slow down? Why would anybody that's winning at one of the highest levels, things that people dream about, things that I dreamed about when I was younger as a kid, as far as what it is that I wanted to do. I didn't know I wanted to be a content creator, but I knew that I was going to impact people in some way. The ways that I thought, obviously that wasn't it, but this is 10 times better than ever. I'd rather do what I'm doing than be any kind of singer, rapper, entertainer. I'd rather do what I'm doing than ever be one of them athletes that only got a 3 to 4 to 5 year lifespan in Saturday field, and then they trying to figure it out. And that's no shade to them. I'm just saying that the wave is here, for me at least, as far as what it is that's relevant to me, right? And so then people always try to say, well, rich people do this or rich people do that. That is such the biggest crock of bullshit that I've ever heard in my entire life. First of all, what is rich? Because the barrier to entry is different for different people. Some people consider rich $1 million, a couple $1 million, or just the fact that you're comfortable and you have the type of assets that continue to pay you to where you don't have to worry about resources going forward. And then some people think rich is Deca, meaning 10 or more. And then other people are saying, well, you know, rich ain't rich until you can't count your money no more. That's bullshit, because it's based off of whatever your lifestyle is. So if you got a $100,000 a month lifestyle, but you can't sustain that for the rest of your life because you still got another 40 to 50 years ahead of you. You want to be in the video?
I just want to say hi. My name's Bella.
Bella? Yeah. Who was your friend? Your friend is chilling.
That's my sister.
Your friend said, I ain't trying to be in the video.
She wants to be in this show. I'm about to follow you.
Y'all from here?
Huh?
Y'all from here?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, hit me up. Anyways, where was I? Oh, until you can't count your money no more, right? And so it's all based off of lifestyle. Lifestyle is according to whatever it is that you're doing on a regular basis. Again, if you live in a $100,000 lifestyle when you can't sustain that, let's say you 30 and you get a few $1 million, are you rich? Because I know a lot of people, I know a lot of people, I even coach some of them, that got $5, $6, $7, $8 million in earnings in their lifetime, and they trying to figure it out because they realize it's not that they broke, but it's more or less about the fact that they know that they got a whole life ahead of them, and the way that they plan it right now in a lifestyle that they want to live, not the lifestyle that they can live, but the lifestyle that they want to live for the rest of their life is different from what they doing right now, right? Because they got a taste of it, and so it's like that hunger for more. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's just a man thing. You know what I'm saying? That's just how men operate. But other people will compare somebody that may be getting it. Maybe you got a net worth of $12, $13 million, but then they want to compare you to a billionaire, right? And then this stupid narrative where they say, well, rich people do this or rich people do that. That's nonsense, because let me tell you something. If you want to compare yourself to the richest of the rich and how it is that they do things, because it's this stupid narrative that everything is based off of delegation. That's not true. It's not true. Just because you got resources don't mean you delegate your lifestyle or everything you would normally do in order to justify the time that you can create to do whatever it is that you want. Most rich people work their ass off, at least the ones that I know and those that I've studied and the books that I've read from the autobiography of the people that do what they do. I'll give you an example. Let's take the richest man in the world, right? If it's good enough for him, it's good enough for me. If Elon Musk is running like 4 fucking companies, he's running Tesla, obviously we know, and then he got SpaceX, and then he's doing X, formerly known as Twitter, and then he has Neuralink, and God knows what else he's doing. And he lives on his plane, meaning he's going all, and this dude sleep on a flat. Listen, when they was ramping up the Model Y and the Model X, this dude was sleeping on the factory floor. They say he know all of the people that work for the company on the factory floor in Fremont, California. Charlie Munger just died, and the dude worked all the way up until the time that he passed away. Warren Buffett, one of the greatest investors of our time, Charlie Munger was his right-hand man, and he says that he wouldn't been able to build Berkshire Hathaway without Charlie Munger, who both of them are incredible billionaires, work in their 90s. And there's countless other examples. Look, I look to people more or less that look like me, for example. Kevin Hart worked his ass off. He works. And I largely model my work ethic and my lifestyle. Let me see what the score is over here. Oh, snaps. Yeah, we got beat up. 13-28 by the Bears. Shout out to Chicago. I largely look at Kevin Hart and Steve Harvey, right? I may not necessarily adopt Steve Harvey's views and thoughts when it comes to relationships, but his ability to get rich based off of his work ethic is unparalleled. And these dudes will shoot multiple different things at multiple different times and be grinding and hustling and get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, there are people that may have things a little bit more on autopilot and all of that. But I'm telling you that there's different facets of people in every walk of life that then justify what it is that they do or how they generate resources. And it doesn't mean that they don't continue to invest. But the point is that nobody is a monolith, or no specific type of person, especially based off of their socioeconomic status, is a monolith. So you can't justify your mindset by trying to put a bunch of people in a box that you don't know. And I know some people in real life that are way more successful than me in a bunch of different industries that work their ass off. And the one thing that I've learned, and the common characteristic between them all, is because I heard this guy online and he was partially correct. He said success is really less about work ethic and more about timing. He said you do need the work ethic. He said, but timing is probably 90% of it. Okay, so let's take that out and let's parse that, right? Because let's say that that's true. I was taught as I was coming up, success is when opportunity meets preparation. So if you ain't prepared to run, then it doesn't even matter anyway. Because I know a lot of people that go viral on a regular basis, and then in most instances, they fade into obscurity and you never hear from them again. You know why? Because just because you get some visibility and you go viral, don't mean that you got the work ethic, the ability to sustain it, the mindset, or that when people come and check for you, that they go and follow you because they actually see something that they like and they want to continue to follow your content. Most people get lightning in a bottle and then they try to recapture it, never to capture it again, and then they was that person that did that one thing, and then you forget about them and you move on because it's always another story and somebody else is going to go viral based off of something else. But I don't worry about that, right? Because mine is based off of work ethic and a continuous improvement plan that basically leverages momentum, and you continue to build it up and you continue to build it up. So I'm cool with slow growth, but I love big money. Not the love of it, but I love to use it as a tool in order to do the things that I really want to do, which is reinvest and then empower the people that surround me and then support my communities and the things that's passionate for me. So why would I not take the momentum, use the work ethic, model my life and my principles based off of what it is that I see and who it is that I admire from a work ethic perspective, and continue to be successful with regard to that? That's my blueprint. And so all of these people that's trying to live off of passive income for the rest of their life, I'm with it. But I'm gonna tell you, I'm a monster when it comes to work ethic, grind, hustle. That's just who I am. And one thing that I studied, I watched the Netflix documentary and then I did a little bit more research into it. And they say that the people of Japan, which I visited over the summer, Okinawa specifically, they have the longest lifespan and the healthiest lifestyles. Now, I'm not quite saying that I can get to where they are. I'm gonna work my ass off to do it. But what I will say is, one of the characteristics that allow for them to be able to live as long as they do is they super active and they work. They grind, they hustle, and they making sure that they add value every single day into the things that's meaningful to them. What's meaningful to me is to take this momentum and this thing that we worked our entire lives for, and once we have the visibility into it, we hustle, we grind, and we go and get it, all right? So listen, my mindset is different from a lot of other people's mindset, but the one thing I know for sure and the two things I know for certain is that make sure you tap into the Patreon. Link is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. Also, teach Hanley 30% off your first order plus a free gift. And make sure you align yourself with people that's going in the direction that you're going in, all right? I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. Your blueprint is the blueprint. Just make sure you modify your lifestyle according to what works for you. I love you. I appreciate you. Keep your momentum.